Hello darlings, imagine a place where the sea is the color of a brilliant turquoise jewel, sparkling under a sun that always seems to be shining. This, my friends, is the Caribbean. It's a place where the air is warm and filled with the sweet scent of tropical flowers and delicious spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. The rhythm of life here is set to the sound of music, a gentle beat that makes you want to tap your feet. You can hear it everywhere, from the bustling markets to the quiet, sandy beaches. It's a sound that invites you to slow down, to breathe, and to simply be happy. The Caribbean is not just one place, but a magnificent collection of islands, each one a little piece of paradise. The people here are as warm and welcoming as the sunshine itself. They greet you with wide smiles and stories that have been passed down through many generations. Their laughter is infectious, and it echoes through the colorful streets of their towns and villages. It's a place where life is lived outdoors, under the vast blue sky. People gather to chat, to play games, and to share wonderful food together. It's a community spirit you can feel from the moment you arrive. When we talk about the Caribbean, we must talk about the flavors. Oh, the food is simply divine. Imagine tasting a juicy mango picked fresh from a tree, its sweetness dripping down your chin. Think of delicious stews, rich with herbs and spices, and freshly caught fish grilled right on the beach. Every meal is a celebration, a feast for the senses. From spicy jerk chicken in Jamaica to hearty rice and beans, the food tells a story of the island's history and the many different people who have called this beautiful place home. It's a delightful adventure for your taste buds. So, let's begin our journey to this magical part of the world. We will sail across these dazzling blue waters and discover what makes the Caribbean so utterly enchanting. It's a place of breathtaking beauty, fascinating history, and endless adventure. Come with me as we explore the islands where pirates once roamed, where music fills the air, and where every sunset paints the sky in shades of orange and pink. The Caribbean is waiting to share its secrets with us, and I promise you, it's a journey you will never, ever forget. Have you ever wondered how these hundreds of beautiful islands came to be? It's a marvelous story of nature's power, unfolding over millions of years. The Caribbean is not just a handful of islands, it's an archipelago of more than 700 isles, reefs, and cays, sprinkled like jewels between North and South America. They form a long, curving chain, separating the deep Atlantic Ocean from the warm Caribbean Sea. Some of these islands are large and mountainous, while others are tiny, flat, and sandy. Each one has its own unique character, shaped by the incredible forces that created it. Many of the larger, more dramatic islands were born from fire. Deep beneath the ocean floor, mighty volcanoes erupted with tremendous force. Hot, molten rock, called lava, pushed its way up to the surface of the water. Over countless years, layer upon layer of cooled lava built up, slowly forming mountains that rose out of the sea. Islands like St. Lucia and Dominica, with their tall green peaks and volcanic springs, are a testament to this fiery creation. You can still see the evidence of this volcanic past in the dark, rich soil and the dramatic landscapes that make these islands so very special. Other islands in the Caribbean have a much gentler origin story. These are the coral islands, and they were built by the tiniest of creatures. Billions of minuscule sea animals called coral polyps lived together in colonies. When they died, their hard limestone skeletons were left behind. Over thousands and thousands of years, these skeletons built up, layer upon layer, creating vast underwater structures called coral reefs. Eventually these reefs grew so large that they emerged from the sea to form low, flat islands. The Bahamas and Turks and Caicos are splendid examples of these coral creations. So, you see, the Caribbean is a place of two different, but equally beautiful, beginnings. You have the tall, majestic volcanic islands draped in rainforests and mystery, and then you have the low-lying coral islands, fringed with soft white sand and surrounded by some of the most spectacular coral reefs in the world. This difference in how they were formed is why there is such a wonderful variety of landscapes to explore. Whether born of explosive fire or the patient work of tiny animals, each island is a masterpiece of nature, waiting to be discovered and admired. Long before any European ships sailed across the Atlantic, the Caribbean islands were home to remarkable people. The earliest inhabitants we know of were the Taino and the Arawak peoples. They were skilled sailors, navigating between islands in large canoes carved from tree trunks. They were also talented farmers, growing crops like cassava, sweet potatoes, and maize. They lived in harmony with nature, understanding the rhythms of the sea and the land. They had rich cultures with their own languages, beliefs, and beautiful art, including intricate pottery and carvings made from stone and wood. Then, about 500 years ago, everything changed. Ships from Europe, led by explorers like Christopher Columbus, arrived on the shores of these islands. This arrival marked the beginning of a new and often difficult chapter in the Caribbean's history. The Europeans were searching for gold and new lands, and their arrival brought immense changes to the lives of the Taino and Arawak peoples. New languages, new beliefs, and new ways of life were introduced, and the quiet world of the indigenous peoples was turned upside down forever. It was a time of great conflict and upheaval. The story of the Caribbean became even more complex with the arrival of people from Africa. They were brought to the islands against their will, forced to work on vast sugar plantations. These brave and resilient people brought with them their own rich cultures, their music, their stories, and their traditions. Despite the terrible hardships they faced, their spirit could not be broken. Over time, their heritage blended with the cultures of the indigenous peoples and the Europeans. This mixing of cultures is what makes the Caribbean so wonderfully unique and vibrant today. This incredible blend of heritages is visible everywhere you look. You can hear it in the music, from the rhythms of reggae in Jamaica to the salsa beats of Cuba. You can taste it in the food, where African spices, European recipes, and indigenous ingredients come together in delicious harmony. You can see it in the faces of the people, a beautiful mosaic of different backgrounds. The Caribbean is a living museum, a place where the stories of the Taino, the Europeans, and the Africans are woven together into a single, colorful, and fascinating tapestry of humanity. Let's hop aboard our imaginary boat and visit some of the Caribbean's most famous jewels. First, we sail to the glorious Virgin Islands. Here you can explore the baths on Virgin Gorda, a stunning collection of giant granite boulders that form secret sea pools and grottos. It feels like a playground built by giants. Over in Jamaica, the home of reggae music, you can climb the famous Dunn's River Falls, a series of natural stone steps with cool water cascading over them. It's an exhilarating adventure. Jamaica is also known for its Blue Mountains, where some of the world's best coffee is grown. Next, we head to Cuba, the largest island in the Caribbean. Stepping into its capital, Havana, is like traveling back in time. You'll see magnificent old buildings and classic American cars from the 1950s cruising down the streets. Cuba is also famous for its music. The sound of salsa and rumba is everywhere. Not far away are the Turks and Caicos, a collection of beautiful coral islands. They are famous for Grace Bay Beach, which often wins awards for being one of the best beaches in the world. It has the softest white sand and the clearest turquoise water imaginable. Our journey continues to Puerto Rico, an island with a rich history. Its capital, Old San Juan, is a joy to explore, with its cobblestone streets and colorful colonial buildings. You can also visit the mighty El Morro Fort, which has guarded the harbor for centuries. Then we have Roatán, a long, thin island off the coast of Honduras, famous for its incredible coral reef. It's part of the second largest barrier reef system in the world, making it a paradise for anyone who loves snorkeling or diving among colorful fish and coral. Finally, we visit Hispaniola, an island shared by two countries, the Dominican Republic and Haiti. The Dominican Republic is known for its beautiful resorts and historic capital, Santo Domingo, the oldest European city in the Americas. And let's not forget the Bahamas, an archipelago of over 700 islands and cays. Here, you can visit Pig Beach, where friendly pigs swim out to greet boats in the crystal clear water. It's a truly unforgettable sight. Each of these islands offers its own unique brand of magic and adventure for you to discover. As our wonderful journey comes to an end, we can see that the Caribbean is so much more than just a collection of pretty beaches. It is a place where nature's grand designs and human history come together in the most spectacular way. Each island is a world of its own, shaped by its unique geology. The towering volcanic peaks covered in lush rainforests are home to mysterious caves and rushing waterfalls. These are the places where adventure calls, inviting you to hike through dense jungles and discover hidden pools of fresh water, surrounded by the sounds of exotic birds. The coral islands with their gentle landscapes hold a different kind of magic. Their greatest treasures are found just beneath the surface of the sea. The coral reefs are like bustling underwater cities, teeming with life in every imaginable color. Tiny seahorses, graceful sea turtles, and schools of shimmering fish all call these reefs home. These delicate ecosystems are not only beautiful but are also vital for protecting the islands from ocean waves. Nature here is not just a backdrop, it is an active and essential part of life, shaping everything from the food people eat to the stories they tell. And, oh, the stories! The Caribbean is a land filled with them. There are tales of ancient peoples who worshiped the gods of sun and rain. There are legends of swashbuckling pirates who buried treasure on deserted cays. There are stories of resilience, of people who overcame great challenges to build vibrant new cultures. These stories are whispered on the warm breezes, sung in the local songs, and painted into the colorful art you see everywhere. Every ruin, every old fort, and every quiet bay has a tale to tell if you just listen closely. So, darlings, remember the Caribbean as a place of wonder and discovery. It's a world where nature and history are intertwined, creating a landscape rich with beauty and meaning. It is a place that invites you to explore, to learn, and to dream. But remember, there are still so many stories yet to be found, so many hidden coves yet to be discovered. The Caribbean is an endless adventure, a magical realm where the sun warms your skin, the music moves your soul, and the spirit of the islands captures your heart forever.